Hello guys, and welcome to another video with Kaz on the Maizuma channel. So what I have for you today is a simple piston door. So it's 4 tall and 3 wide. So let's see the opening. Yeah, quite an elegant door, and the redstone is very compact, as you can see here. So yeah, let's maybe do the tutorial now. Alright guys, this is going to be our base piston layout. So 3 sticky pistons at the bottom and 3 sticky pistons at the top, then double extenders on one of the sides, and then 4 more pistons on the other side. And as I mentioned before, the door is 4 tall and 3 wide. And in the end of this process, you won't need this hopper and this obsidian block, which can also be furnace. But this can be useful if you're building this in survival during the building process. This door is actually easy to build, but there are a few considerations that I will be doing at the end of the video, so please make sure to watch everything before posting comments. Alright, so let's start with the bottom. So our input is going to be here, and we need a regular piston there. And then here we want a observer facing this way. I will replace my hopper here. And then I can grab the observer again, and we want 2 more facing up and another one facing this way. So when we press the button, it will connect to this other observer and create a clock, and this clock is what is going to send the entire machine back. And we also want this observer in there. So this is quite an interesting setup, and it requires these 3 blocks to be solid as well. So make sure to have 3 solid blocks in here, and this is how it works. So as you can see, it only sends 1 pulse to these 3 pistons in here. So those 2 will get budded, and this one will be powered directly, so everyone will get updated. So this is a quite interesting setup. Alright, so now go back to the front of the door and place another sticky piston in here with an observer facing this way. And on the other side, we're going to take care of this side now. So place a note block in here. Has to be a note block because those cause updates to observers. Then observer facing up, solid block, another observer facing up, and a observer floating like this. And then this will also take care of the top because it will power the redstone dust and this repeater, and everything will be synchronized in there. You can also do the frame of the door if you want. So let's test this. Alright, so this should be almost the entire door. This side with the double extenders should also be very easy. So start by placing a observer block in here and set this repeater on 3 ticks. You can restore the door, and then place redstone dust on top of everything. And now here we want to have a rail. So I like to use a pair of rails in here, but you can also use a regular piston in here. So get rid of the rail and place a regular piston in there. Make sure it's on a sticky one, but yeah, I prefer to use the rail. Makes this circuit slightly faster. Now observer block goes in there. Redstone dust. Now you need a solid block in here to block the connection between those 2 pieces of redstone dust. And then from here, you also want to have this observer in here and a solid block in there. Alright, actually this piston is 1 block up, so this piston should be there. And then your observer goes in here. So this observer will change positions every time you activate the door. So when the door is opened like this, the observer should be down here. If the door is closed, your observer is supposed to be up there. Alright, so make sure to pay attention to that as well. And finally, we can have 2 solid blocks in there and 1 repeater. So we can complete the frame of the door. And now let's run a complete test. Right, the door also doesn't care about the button because of the clock that we created in the beginning of the tutorial. So you can also use a wooden button in there, and it's all going to be fine, as you can see. There's just one detail. You can power this from a different location by extending this line, like so. So if you want to have your button be in here, you can just extend this redstone line like so, The problem is if you're trying to power this from a really far away location, you are eventually going to use repeaters, and this will mess up the circuit. So as you can see, the door is broken now. Yeah, so you can press the button again, and all you have to do is to fix this one block. So in case you need to activate this door from a faraway location to the point where you need repeaters in the middle of this thing, you need to use a piston to fix this timing issue. I will demonstrate in here. So let's say I want my input to be here. So what I can do is to let's pretend that this won't connect there. So what you need to do is to connect to the input of the circuit through a redstone line directly. But before you can use a repeater. So in this case, oh, I'm sorry, a piston, stick a piston with redstone block in here, for instance, or just a regular block with a torch in there. It's up to you. But yeah, the final connection needs to be from a piston to the door. And now this should work. So let me just fix this. And now the door closes correctly. And it opens correctly. Alright. And that's basically it, guys. So you can power this door from all the sides if you just follow the rules that I showed you guys now. Let's try from this side as well. Let's place a button in there. I'm gonna power this directly using redstone dust, just to show you guys that you can power this from any side. Yeah, and on this side you can also have the frame of your door covering everything. Actually, this is down here. Alright, perfect. And something cool as well is that none of these blocks from the door needs to be solid blocks. So you can use sea lanterns if you want anywhere in this place, and this should give it a cool look. And yeah, it looks like this. So pretty cool, huh, guys? So hope that you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If so, please leave a like. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.